There we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. An emergency live stream, guys. As always, please do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. And we have been let off the hook. We have literally been let off the hook after today's result at Tynecastle in Edinburgh, as the game has just finished. Heart of Midlothian 2, Celtic 0, which means we remain at the top of the Scottish Premiership and still keep our 2-point gap intact with 9 games now left to go in the Premiership. Guys, if you are just joining this live stream, as always, please do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Again, we're going to discuss this, but listen, for me, I'm relieved, very, very relieved at this moment in time. So relieved. I feel a lot of weight has been lifted off my shoulders. And even, I'm just a supporter. I didn't go through the game yesterday, but I just feel like I can breathe again. I got a smile on my face because today I've been down, man. Losing at Ibrox and losing to Motherwell in that manner, the way that we did, when we were all optimistic that we could potentially go on and win the title, then it was a hard day, man, honestly. And I really didn't see Hearts getting the job done. I just felt, the usual way it was going to be done is that Celtic were, of course, going to go on and win. And to be fair, the referee did try and do that, as stated, tried to give a penalty. Ida missed, and justice was done. I mean, I didn't watch the game. I've just seen the highlights and stuff like that. So I've seen the tackle that happened, of course, in the build-up to the penalty. And yeah, that wasn't a penalty at all, and that's not me with blue tinted glasses on or whatsoever. But I seen it, and yeah. But then moments later, Yang gets a red card, and then that game changed on its head. And even then, I was a bit like, well, Celtic will probably try and find a way to win. But Hearts got the job done, didn't bottle it, and as stated, they have done us a huge favour in Edinburgh. So we're back at the top of the table, but this has to be a wake-up call for Rangers. It genuinely does, because while I'm really happy and relieved, I'm also at the same point, and I know you shouldn't look at life like that, but I'm also at the same point thinking we should have won yesterday and would be 5 points clear at the top of the Premiership. That's how I kind of look at it, and it just makes yesterday afternoon's result even more infuriating. But look, listen. If you just told me the broken mess this morning that would still be 2 points clear at the top of the table after the weekend, I'd be happy with that. And despite our result and despite the problems that we put on ourselves, we are still at the top of the table. We could have been sitting here on a different weekend. The momentum with Celtic, them on the course of following up their 7-1 win or whatever it was against Dundee, and could have been in the ascendancy, and that could have changed the whole outlook of the title race. But nothing's changed. We're still top of the table. We still got the 2-point lead. So I'm happy on that regard, but has to be a wake-up call for Rangers now going forward. It genuinely does have to be a wake-up call for us going forward, because that performance yesterday, and I'm not going to rant and rave on it anymore, it's in the past now. But that performance yesterday was not good enough if we want to go and wrap up the Scottish Premiership title. And looking at the matches that are coming up next for Rangers, of course, we have got a bit of a break from it. And I think this may galvanise the players. The players their heads would have been down yesterday. They would have seen that the criticism was going to be coming their way. They would have probably felt that they would have felt the pressure. They would have felt hard done by. They would have felt really, really down. And not with a Premiership game for a little while, they would have felt, despair almost. And it probably could have I wouldn't say it's derailed our season. I don't think it would have, but it could have caused and posed us problems. But that result today will make every single one of them Rangers players go, thank fuck. We really need to make sure that never happens again, and that doesn't happen again. And we've got, as I said, a little break away from Premiership action where the 3 points aren't as precious. We've got a beautiful tie against Benfica, one of the European giants. And then we've got some Scottish Cup action as well. So hopefully we can really find our groove. It also allows a bit of a stopgap. Whilst I do give a fuck about the Europa League, I do care about the Scottish Cup as well. My focus and my main priority this season as a Rangers fan is the Scottish Premiership. And if we can just get to the 17th of March and get some of our players back once again. Maybe, as I said, I hope we can progress to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Hopefully we can progress to the next round of the Scottish Cup. But if we can just get there in a good place, get to that next game against Dundee with our players back, players coming back, like Seema could potentially be back, Cantwell could be potentially be back, have some more sort of depth within our team, I think then we'll be galvanised by everything and we can go forward and not drop any more stupid points, because it's very, very pivotal. As stated, I keep repeating myself, that was a wake-up call, ladies and gentlemen. That is a wake-up call and potentially something that we needed. I was going to do a video later today and talk about us stating that if we had the mentality, if we were a side that had the mentality to go on and win the title. And my answer to that, to not put you through a video or bore you through a video, was I do think we have the mentality. I do think we have the mentality as a team. I just think we were complacent yesterday. I just think we were passive. I just don't think players made mistakes, and that can't happen again. We've got to reset, go again, and use this opportunity that's just been presented with us, take it with both hands and go forward, and as stated, go on and wrap up this title, because we've got a really exciting week, Rangers fans. Genuinely a really exciting week. We've got Europa League football again, going up against Benfica. What a tie that's going to be. I can watch that now with a little less anxiety after that result against Hearts, and I'm going to say it again, funnily enough, my sister is married to a Jambo, and he's a good guy. And what I will say is, thanks, thank you. Always sends a photo when he's a Heart season ticket holder. Always sends us a photo when he's at Ibrox and, on the way. And took a picture last week of him and at Ibrox at the game in the away end, of course. And I got it up, and I can't show you some of the gifts that I sent, but I'm super happy that Hearts got the job done, and big shout out to them. Lawrence Shankland, as I was stating in the previous video today as well, we were talking about the game a bit more in depth, going through everything. I do believe that Lawrence Shankland is whatever you want to say about this guy, and some people talk about him as a player that probably sometimes maybe not good enough for us, or doesn't fit our bill, doesn't fit our age profile. For £3 million, that guy can score goals in this division, and that's a player that was, if he was on the park yesterday against Motherwell, I don't care. I'll put my head on the line and say we would have scored 2 or 3 goals with a player like him. I've just seen his goal back, and that finish was unbelievable. And that's a player that we could have had in our grasp if we went about our way, our business the right way and got an out-and-out goal scorer, which again I think cost us yesterday. But look, I'm done with the doom and gloom. If you want to see me before the Celtic game, if you want to see me talk about the problems from yesterday, it's a bit of a deep dive into yesterday's game, talking about it, then do check out the most recent video. I won't bring it on here. I'm going to bring more positivity here and not talk about the sort of negatives of our team, but I still believe we can go on and win this title. And as stated, guys, we've been let off the hook big time, and now it's an opportunity for us to get this wake-up call and go wrap up that title. But next up for us, guys, is fucking Benfica, and I love the Europa League games, guys. And if we get enough people, I might even come down onto I haven't done live streams in a little while, but you know me, the Europa League runs, different gravy. I might do a live stream for the Europa League matches this Thursday. So for the regulars that love it, I'll be ready to go. I can't wait for it. But as always, guys, hit the like button and subscribe button, and I'll keep you up to date with all the latest Rangers news all of the time. But let's take some comments. Let's take some in the live chat. I just want to see a lot of you guys relieved. I hope you're feeling more relieved than I am, and you can enjoy your Sunday now. I'm actually going to watch a film. In fact, I'm going to watch those highlights back because I like a bit of Timmy Tears. But I will watch a film and chill out and really enjoy it. Just woke up to the result. Yeah, effing beauty, says we are the people. Annoying about yesterday, but worth it now. The smug. Oh, mate, some of their tweets were great. I mean, Chris Sutton was doing the eye emojis above it. John Paul, I can't remember his name, does this a Celtic podcast or something like that. He's always on Sky Sports, but he was like sending gifts. How was your Saturday, boys, with a H? What? Can someone tell me why they do that? By the way, I've always, I've never actually know. I've got a couple of Celtic fan friends. Why do they put H's in boys and girls? What is with this thing? I've never really got it. I know it. I know it probably makes no sense right now what I'm saying. I just wanted to know. But anyway, he put that something about boys or whatever he was talking about. And yeah, looking to try and trigger the Rangers fans. And that just happened yesterday. After basically what the referee had seen. After the referee tried to give them a penalty. Oh my god, it was 50-50 and they got a penalty. If you haven't seen the foul, by the way, the referee tried his best to help him out. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Try and give them the early lead at thingy. And then justice was to prevail. You know, the good guys, it looks like the good guys are going to win this one, you know. The Jers, maybe. The SFA can't even help out this time. Rangers was let off the hook, and now you can get your act together and go and win the league. Exactly, guys. Either way, regardless. Whilst I want to do well in the Europa League, whilst I want to do well in the Scottish Cup, it's 9 games left. We've just won 13 games on the bounce or whatever it was. We can go on and win 9 games, even against them, because they are pish. They're pish, man. They're honestly crap. And I'm going to keep on saying it. Yes, it might come back to bite me on the arse again, as it has been recently, but they are crap. And we need to make sure that we're getting looking after our garden. And as I said, guys, Europa League next, Hibs in the Scottish Cup. I'm just glad we've got quite a little bit of time now of a break from the Scottish Premiership, just allowed to get some bodies back. And there's Dundee, Hibs at home, Celtic at home, Ross County away. If you looked at that to me and said that was before the post-split, it's a good opportunity. Let me see who Celtic have got. And you can call me obsessed and all that crap if you want. I absolutely am obsessed, and I'm looking at their fixtures. Okay, so really after that game, they've got some pretty winnable games, even by their standards, like St Johnstone at home. They'll win that. Livingston away, whilst that usually pose a bit of a curveball, that Livingston aren't the same as they have been in recent years, and they'll win that one fairly comfortably. Then we've got to beat them, or at least avoid. No, let's not have that mentality. We got to beat them at Ibrox for sure, and then maybe get a draw at Celtic Park, and then of course against St Mirren, they're going to win that. So we really do need to win those 4 games before the split, and then I think we'll be on our way to win the title. We beat Celtic. We win our 4 games. We beat Celtic as well at Ibrox. I think that'll be enough to get to the title. 5 games to go post-split. I think we should be there, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, both teams aren't great, let's be honest. I agree with you, Luke. I said it's battle of... I have, as I stated, a couple of friends that are Celtic fans, and we chat in our group chat and stuff like that. And as stated, I've kept on saying time and time again, it's like the battle out of who's shitter. Basically, it's not who's good. Yes, Rangers have kind of come onto a bit of a game, but we're still not the finished article. And whilst I'm proud of the players for getting us out the mess that we were in, we're still not the finished article. And yesterday proved that in terms of what we were like defensively and what we were like with no attacking impetus. And certainly in the summer, I do still want to see wholesale changes. I want to see 5-6 players brought into the football club. Genuinely, I really do. But we'll see. Here's Troops Snide, Clyde Demora. It's going to be brilliant. Yeah, there is going to be a bit of meltdowns. It's going to be quite good because you're probably going to hear all the build-up. I'll try my best this week as well. I didn't think we were going to be in for a bit of banter. And have I learnt my lesson? Absolutely not. I'm going to keep on bringing the meltdowns to you because it's fucking funny and it's hilarious. So we're going to keep on bringing them down. As I said, we'll get some of that, you know, the boiling pot. What happened on Saturday, them reacting to the game against us. And then we'll, of course, get the game today where they've lost as well. I've not even heard any of it yet, but I can't wait. It's going to be golden. They're going to be like, oh, this is our title now, and it's done. And then, boom, and then we're brought back down to earth again. We shall not be moved. Where's all the Celtic fans? I don't know. It's quite quiet, to be fair. Yeah, it's quite quiet, to be fair. It's just the Jers today. Anyway, we've got a little while. We're top of the league at least until the 17th of March. So, yeah, happy days. And Rogers is saying the refs have cost them. Absolutely love it. Fucking ref gave him a penalty. The ref didn't cost you the game, Rogers. I haven't even watched the highlights back, but I seen that fucking that penalty shout. And that was, refs trying to... Hey, he knows full well. Brendan has him on the books. I don't think they would have got a red card unless it was for VAR intervening. So the referee didn't see that in real time, I don't think. I mean, I haven't seen the red card yet. And I don't know if it was a red card, but because it's Celtic, I'm saying it's a red card. But either way, I seen that penalty claim. I seen that penalty shout. The one with Ida who missed it. That was not a penalty by any stretch of the imagination. So if Brendan's talking about that, Brendan knows full well he's got them guys on the books. And he's slightly pissed off that that Ida's missed the penalty. penalty. That's the problem. He's pissed off because he had his chance to get his head start, and then they bottled it. So I love that conspiracy that Brendan's got. I need to hear that, I'm sure. I hope he has been complaining about the referees. He's an absolute madman. Madman, isn't he? Absolute madman. Referees. Oh, I love that guy. Yeah, everyone's dancing. Everyone's happy on social media. That's good to see. Oh, love it. Lawrence Shankland, staunch and proud, my man. Yeah, he's a good Rangers boy. I do like him. He's a good lad. I do like him. He's a funny guy. What else is there? Anyway, guys, I really need to get off the stream. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. And I promise I'll get you some meltdown tears for later on today. We'll save it a couple of hours, and I'll probably get out for some nighttime entertainment, because it does take me quite a while to go through their podcasts. And don't worry, it's not work for me, this one. It's absolute pleasure listening to them and tasting their tears, man. It's a great time. I'll try and get the befores and after, but either